Hey friends, welcome to this brand new part 21 of this playlist. We are looking at real certification questions. Remember, the handle for this channel is Cloud Guru Ninja. So if you want to search this channel on YouTube, you can search with this handle. There are so many shorts also getting posted on this channel. So you can go through those shorts, very small 15 seconds, 20 seconds videos, which will help you stay tuned to the knowledge base. Hit the subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Believe me, so many people are gaining from this knowledge available on this channel. Few years back, we were the first one who started this concept of elaborating each and every question in the best possible way and to teach the concepts using the questions. We are not going to teach you using a training content. We don't do that. We teach you the concepts using those questions. Which questions? Not practice questions, man. These are all real certification questions. Now let us look at the questions for this part. See, there is a web tire. I'll just draw a rough diagram. This is a web tire, and at the database side, something needs to happen. I'm eliminating the noise for you. Something needs to happen, and only after that, your this portion, that is the web tire, can come online. And which database product they are using? This database, this database is SQL DB from RDS. It's a relational database. So what A says is, hey, you know what? Let's use Aurora. That is not going to help because you still got to wait. This guy still got to wait for the database to wrap up. We need to give a comprehensive solution. B says that you got to pause the data execution for 600 seconds. You know what is user data? See, when your EC2 instance is getting launched and you want to install something, for example, a software or some configuration task, you want to do some configuration task automatically every time an instance starts, you can do that. You can do that through user data. That means the web tire can come online after 600 seconds. How do you know within those 600 seconds, whatever the database was supposed to do will be done? You don't know that. The risk here is if it does not complete in 600 seconds, this guy does not complete in 600 seconds. Imagine it's a shared bathroom and this guy does not complete in 600 seconds. So what will you do? You will open the door after 600 seconds and say, hey, whatever is the state, you come out now. The solution is not logical, right? And that is why B is wrong. Now option C is talking about step functions. It is used for workflow orchestration. It is like if you have 4 tasks to be done, then it will orchestrate which task will start first, then which one will start second, and so on. For example, in this diagram, you check the inventory first, then you bill the customer, then you ship the product. So this is the flow. In this question, we know the flow, man, that this database guy needs to complete. He needs to come out of the bathroom, then only this guy can go to the bathroom. So what option C is basically telling is, hey, you know what? Once database comes out of the bathroom, then the web tire can go to the bathroom. Boss, we already know that. The question already says that. Okay. Do not repeat what the question is already saying. Do not waste our time. So C has wasted our time. So we are left with one answer. That is option D would be our answer. It makes use of lifecycle hook. We use lifecycle hooks if you want to be aware of events. And these are the examples. When you scale out event occurs, then you can use it. When a scale in event occurs, then you can use it. It will pause the configuration of this guy. This guy will pause the configuration until this guy is done. That means this guy is using the bathroom, the database guy is using the bathroom. He may come out of the bathroom after 1 hour. He may come off the bathroom after 15 minutes. You don't know. Whenever you come, this guy will use it. Simple. So this would be my final answer. So basically here in this question, the next question, we have a EC2 instance and we have a EBS storage. Okay. And you are hosting a website here. So if there is a disaster, you want to recover quickly with minimum data loss. Why will it occur? Because of network connectivity issues, power failures, etc. Option A is suggesting that you use auto scaling group with min max desired capacity to 1. The question is saying you already have one EC2 instance, one EBS storage. When you say that I'm going to set the capacity to 1, See, we want to ensure that this one instance automatically should recover. Okay, when we talk about auto scaling group, why we do? Because we want to maintain high availability. This is not a high availability. We want to recover quickly. And so A is not appropriate here. So B is giving you a incomplete solution. You want to recover totally. B is telling you that you will detach the EBS volume. That means you will detach this and then you will shut this down. But what after that? What after the recovery? How will you recover? So that's why this is wrong. Now C and D are on the similar lines, except that C says to recover the instance, D says to reboot the instance. So we will not reboot the instance because we are supposed to have minimum data loss. If you reboot, your entire data would be lost. But if you recover, your data is not lost. So that is why I would say D is wrong and C is correct. The reason for that is because C is telling you use a CloudWatch alarm. If the status fails, you will recover the instance. That is the EC2 action. So this is a documentation which shows that if a system check failure occurs, then you use the default configuration of instance CloudWatch alarm. If an instance becomes unreachable or underlying failure problem, hardware problem, then what will you do it? So this is all the explanation that is given here, how to recover it. It's a loss of network connectivity, system power failure, and so on. So option C would be my answer, final answer. So let us look at the next question here. You have several external contractors. For example, Barclays Bank is the client, and Accenture people are working for Barclays Bank. So Accenture people are external contractors for Barclays, and you don't want them to be authorized for VPN access, and the application server all are in the private subnet. Now, how should you provision this? See, anything to do with SSH is wrong because SSH is used for like permanent access and high secured permanent access. So basically D is my answer. Why? Because it is saying that you allow the start session and they will have to, the contractors need to install CLI, and only through CLI you are giving that programmatic access, and that will still work in a private subnet, and they will still work even if they don't have VPN access. So this would be my final answer. So folks, if you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. If you like my videos, hit the like button. Any constructive comments, or if you want me to produce contents for some other certifications, please drop in your comments. Do not forget to click the Cloud Kernel or the Cloud Ninja join button below. There is a join button. If once you click that, you can opt for Cloud Kernel or Cloud Ninja membership, and you will gain access to a lot more other questions. Stay tuned. We will keep posting many more such parts.